Lynching of Trevonte, Jamal, Shubert-Helton. Esau perpetual hatred. Giving all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone, talking the truth through the Spirit. Singing honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3 and confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. This Jake was found hanging from a tree in a North Georgia trail, hiking trail, right? And the backstory, if you go to Lisa Cabrera on YouTube, she pretty much knows she's an Israelite. She used to be a news anchor back in the day, I think somewhere up in New York, but she a Jake, she a sister. Elder Malcolm kind of put me on her a couple years ago. I'm just saying, like, for me watching Elder Malcolm's video, I saw it. But if you go to her page, people in the comment section are saying they can't wait till the Lord comes back. They can't wait till they get their punishment double. And people in the comment section are saying, man, I'm sick and tired of this. We got to do something, and I can't wait till the Lord. So people know, through the Spirit, that who Esau is and that they're going to get theirs in the end. But on her video, people also in the comment section were saying this Jake isolated himself from us. He started hanging around Esau. He was even in a rock band, and he performed in front of a whole bunch of Edomites in this band, right? Lo and behold, he's found lynched, hanging from a tree. That's why I open up with Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. I always say this to Jake, man. They'll never accept you. They only tolerate you. All right? So, yeah, you may have some quote-unquote cool Edomite friends, but it's going to always be Esau out there that just hate Jake. Because that's the spiritual warfare between Esau and Jacob, dating way back during the time of Isaac. Understand? But Jake gonna find out the hard way, right? Even on this side right now, yes, society is civilized, but have y'all forgotten what happened when DJ Trump was the president? How all the Edomites out of nowhere at your job and in the stores walking around was showing you how much they really hate you. Hanging nooses everywhere. What about the one Jake that's a NASCAR driver? Found a noose in his garage, wherever he was racing at, things like that. They gonna always remind you, yeah, nigga, spit, wetback, coon, tonto, we had you in chains and shackles. We freed you. You know how Esau taught the arrogancy, man. And it's like Jake, especially in Georgia, and Jake still can't understand, man. It's the perpetual hatred. So I guess we just go out there on the highways and byways for no reason, man. To let you know that, hey, these people, they love you. They really do care about you. Right? When you're in your kingdom and your subjects are under you, why would you have to ever show your hatred towards them? Why would you ever have to be, rude to them in a sense? It's just like today, man. Esau got our people so destroyed, so distraught that they don't have to fight us anymore. They don't have to kill us anymore. We killing each other now. We aborting each other's children now. And what make it even crazier, Margaret Sanger, she the one that started Planned Parenthood. She started the eugenics thing. And people say eugenics is exactly what Adolf Hitler was doing. Margaret Sanger started Planned Parenthood so that she can try to sterilize our women, which they did, sterilize our women unknowingly. And they used our people for test subjects. The Tuskegee experiment, that goes back to something dealing with them testing us on with polio or tuberculosis, something like that. Using us as guinea pigs. And drugs, guns, car accidents, none of that stuff, all of that heart attack, all of that stuff, none of that mounts up to how many of our people are destroyed from abortions. Let that sink in. But the point of the matter is, man, how long these simple ones will you love simplicity, man? Right? That's why the Lord said, come out of her, my people. Sirach 13:16 through 17. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly? Hell, the Lord said that Esau is the border of wickedness. But hell, among our people there are wicked men. I understand that as well. Among our people there are wicked men. But hell, that's the difference between being wicked men and being the wicked seed themselves. That's why you look all over the world. There are places where they're predominantly what? Spanish speaking people, like in South America, Mexico, right? Predominantly in Europe, you see white people living there, known as Edomites in the Bible. Over in Asia, you see predominantly who? Moab, who are Chinese, or Ammonites, who are Japanese. Look down at Africa, predominantly what? Ham, but there's a lot of Jakes there. You understand what I'm saying? You don't see a pack of wolves hanging with a pride of lions. Yeah, they're predators, but they have their own distinction. They have their own way of living, their own style. One can live in the snow, one can't. Or shouldn't, I should say, the lion. But you catching my drift. So, though hand join their hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Yeah, Jake was hand in hand with them. Like I said, Lisa Cabrera video, they said he isolated himself from us to start hanging with them. Well, they showed you how they really thought about you. And those were your quote unquote friends. So who the hell you think gonna come up and who you think gonna snitch and come and confess what happened? Now they got the Georgia FBI and all that involved. And come on, man, you ain't gonna find out what happened. You ain't gonna find out what happened, right? Ezekiel 35:5-7. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. In the time of that calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end. What did it mean in time when our iniquity had an end? We wasn't in chattel slavery when a quote-unquote emancipation and proclamation happened. When that happened, people don't understand. A vast majority of lynchings happened after we was quote-unquote free. Do your history. That's what it means by the time our iniquity had an end. Verse 6, therefore as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir, Esau, most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So you had a perpetual hatred. Esau always gonna have a perpetual hatred towards Jake, man. They only tolerate you. They won't accept you. Okay? And I'm going to close out with this. Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Even to this day, y'all still have that perpetual hatred towards us, man. And you still keep that same wrath forever. So this right here is just a prime example of why we go out and preach the word, and why Revelation 13:13 is so true. He that have an ear, 13:10, I'm sorry. He that have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That being said, pray you is edifying, fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Kwama Sha'Allah, Buffalo Ball, Shalom.